Not all stories start with a queen. Some begin with a bird. The Qur'an tells us the tale of a creature so small, yet carrying a message so powerful that it changed the fate of a kingdom. Hudhud, the beloved hoopoe bird of Prophet Sulayman, was not merely a part of the king's vast army. He was a seeker, a messenger, a witness to truth. Sulayman's kingdom was no ordinary one. It included humans, jinn, animals, birds, and even the winds that would carry him wherever he desired. Every creation in his army had a role. And when Hudhud went missing one day, it wasn't because he was lost. It was because he had found something that needed attention. Something divine. He flew across the skies, above mountains and valleys, until he reached the sunlit land of Saba. From a tall tree, he looked down and saw an unusual spectacle. A royal throne surrounded by loyal servants. An organized kingdom led by a woman of power. But there was something wrong. There, in the heart of that bustling city, the people bowed, not to the one who created the sun, but to the sun itself. Even their queen, graceful, majestic, respected, raised her hands and bowed. Hudhud, small and unseen, watched in silence. His feathers trembled with a feeling he could only understand as sorrow. Sorrow for the hearts that had been tricked. By Shaitan's whisper, he flew back through blazing winds, wings sore and soul heavy. When he returned to Sulayman's tent, he lowered his body with humility and whispered, "My master, I have seen something strange. A queen rules a people who worship the sun. She has power. She has wealth. But she lacks the one truth you've always taught me, the knowledge of Allah." Sulayman looked at him, and as a prophet, not just a king, he responded, "We will see if you speak the truth. Take my letter, deliver it. Watch how they reply." And so a scroll was prepared. Bismillah-ir-Rahman-I Rahman. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most kind. Do not be arrogant. The letter reached Queen Balqis in a way she could not understand. It simply appeared beside her pillow, with no door opening, no footsteps echoing, no guard seeing anything at all. She held it in her hands, feeling something she hadn't felt before. Fear, perhaps, or awe. She called her council. The men gathered. Some advised war, some arrogance. But the queen listened carefully and said, "Let us send a gift, a powerful one. If he accepts it, it was business. But if he returns it, he is on a mission greater than any of us can imagine." The gift was massive. Gold, gems, craftsmanship beyond words. But when Sulayman received it, he said, "Do you think wealth tempts me? What Allah gave me is better than anything you offer. Return with this message. If you do not submit, I will come to you with a force you cannot face." The messengers, shocked by the strength, not just of his army, but of his conviction, returned to Balqis. And something in her heart shifted. She now saw her throne is fragile. Her pride is hollow. Her gods is false. She decided to go herself, but before she even arrived, Sulayman gathered his court and asked, "Who can bring me her throne before she arrives?" A mighty jinn replied, "I can bring it before your session ends." But a man gifted with divine knowledge said, "I can bring it before your eyes blink." And there it was. In seconds, her throne appeared, transformed slightly, but recognizable. Then Sulayman gave another command, "Build a palace." make the floor of glass, so clear it appears to be water. I want to see how she reacts. When the Queen of Sheba arrived, she was already shaken, tired from travel, humbled by the silence of Sulayman's messengers, wounded by his rejection of her wealth. But nothing prepared her for the palace. As she stepped onto the floor, she paused. It looked like water. She lifted her robe to protect it from getting wet. At that moment, Sulayman smiled. The test was complete. She was no jinn, no myth, just a human. Flesh, heart, soul, wrapped in pride that was beginning to dissolve. Now softened with awe, she was brought to her throne. "Is this yours?" he asked. She looked at the magnificent seat. It appeared to be hers, but something was different. She whispered, "It looks like mine." Then she saw the words inscribed beneath the leg of the throne. "We are submitters to Allah." That was when everything changed. Her heart, once made of gold, now trembled like glass. She realized that her power meant nothing, that her son, once considered sacred, was only a stone in the sky, that the truth had arrived. She turned to the Prophet, her voice softer than ever. "O my Lord, I have wronged myself. I now submit with Sulaiman to Allah, the Lord of the worlds." Her people followed. A hopeless land became guided. Not a single sword was drawn. It wasn't war that forced her. It was truth that freed her. A queen surrendered. A prophet called. A bird delivered. And Allah guided them all. This story from Surah An-Naml is not just history. It is reality. It is a lesson that power without faith is weakness, that beauty without knowledge is blind, that sometimes real change comes just from one small voice. So what is your excuse? Are you still bowing to the world, or ready to bow to the one who created it? Are you chasing shadows, or walking toward the light? Close your eyes. Listen. Your hud-hud moment may have already arrived. Now it's your choice. Reject it like the past kings, or accept it like the queen who finally found peace. And if this story touched your heart, then don't let it end here. Share it, comment, subscribe, become the reason someone else finds the truth.